How's it going, guys? JP here, and welcome to day number 12 in my second annual 31 Days of Horror. The film that I'm going to be reviewing today is Bats from the year 1999 with the tagline of Fear Takes Flight. Bats opens up in a small Texas town where a couple of people are mysteriously killed. The audience knows right away that it was bats that has killed these people, but the sheriff is unsure. He brings in a zoologist woman and her assistant to figure out what killed these people. She determines that it's bats, which seems weird to her because these type of bats are not carnivorous animals. They would not kill people. And then there is a scientist who says they are bats, and he created these bats. He genetically mutated these bats into stronger, smarter, faster, all of the typical things that you see in genetically modified animals in these type of movies. Mutated animals. Um, so they pretty much have to stop the bats from, they're infected with some kind of virus that spreads, and if it spreads too much further, it's going to take over the entire world, and these bats are going to start killing people everywhere. So it's up to the couple of scientists, the zoologist and her assistant, and the local town sheriff, played by Lou Diamond Phillips. So, eventually the government gets brought in, and they're gonna just blow up the whole entire town, so because they're kind of ignorant to the situation of how the bats work, which just comes off a bit dumb. And that's one of the main problems in this film, is just dumb characters. I'll get into that a little bit more, finish the plot up. So they basically have to figure out a way to get all of the bats in their cave and destroy them, um, in some sort of way. And that's basically your story. So, like I said, dumb characters. We have very poorly developed characters. We also have very um, one-dimensional, characters. Stupid. Just like the scientist guy just should have a sign or a tattoo on his forehead that says "I'm evil," because you just can tell this is an evil scientist guy, and it's just too in your face and silly and just not well developed at all. The chick is like the tough, smart chick, and the black comic relief guy is there, and then you have the small town sheriff who has a connection with the tough chick, and it's just very, very one-dimensional characters. The bats are mixed between like CGI and puppetry. The puppetry is actually really cool. I liked it. It doesn't look, perfectly bat-like, but it looks cool, and it's just fun to watch, really. But even the CGI stuff wasn't too bad. It seems hard to make a killer bat movie with tons of bats and then look perfect. So I really didn't mind the way the bats looked at all. I actually kind of liked it. Um, there's a really cool scene in the town where all hell's just breaking loose, and everybody's, the bats are just swarming the town. That's probably the highlight of the film. After that, it kind of goes downhill, but this movie does move at a pretty decent pace. It starts going right away, which definitely helped this movie because it's really kind of an average movie. I liked it because I kind of like these killer animals run amok type films, and it's just fun. But you know, as technically the film is kind of bad, or it's definitely. I probably wouldn't rate it too high. I'd probably give this film a 5.5 out of 10. It's slightly above average. Um, like I said, I did enjoy it for what it was, but it's definitely not a super well-made movie. That's pretty much it for my review. I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. I think the characters, poor character development, and all of that is really what holds it back. Stupid characters, stupid military, um, just silliness all around when it comes to characters. So, it's pretty much my review. Bats. See you guys tomorrow.